Good morning from the Thorpe Park Resort. Today we're here for another fantastic visit at the UK's most thrilling theme park. Honestly, I can't wait to get back into this park. Of course, it is the best in the UK indeed, with Hyperia, the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. We'll give you guys some updates, including any more removals of Rumba Rapids, and check out what's been changed, maybe on Tidal Wave, as it has reopened at the resort, plus Zodiac has been testing. Let's get inside and get creating. The sign here at Thorpe Park has actually opened, which is great to hear. It's what you want every time someone comes to the theme park, everything working, which is great. Of course, you have got the Island shop over here, and the moment the rides are not open, of course, as it was testing, it's not too bad so far. The security wait has been great indeed. Of course, we'll see you guys over the other side. So we've just got into the park there, nice within about 10 minutes, not bad at all. Great day so far indeed. Of course, you have got Rush over there testing. Inferno have just seen testing as well, hadn't seen Storm testing at all really as well. You have got the launch pad area over there, getting some nice fast work on it. We'll give you guys a quick update on that later in the vlog as well. Of course, rope jump isn't looking too bad either, nice and spacious, and that's why you get here at 9 o'clock so you don't have the queues. First ride of the day is going to be Stealth, the Intamin Accelerator coaster. Of course, the launch will not warmed up. I do recommend giving it a go later in the day, unless you do want to come early, then you will get multiple rides in the Intamin attraction here at the Thorpe Park Resort. Of course, it is great as a warm-up ride indeed. I do highly recommend going on this coaster at the Thorpe Park Resort. It is 20 years old, so see you guys after Stealth. Just had 3 fantastic back-to-back rides there on Stealth, including 3 rides in total. Great overall. The launch is warming up nice and quickly today indeed. Great operations and a nice and fast and overall nice and smooth coaster. Really enjoyable and great out come down the top hat. It does stall on there sort of, but it's fantastic. You get that sort of hanging sensation. It's brilliant. Honestly, you can't beat a good old Stealth here at Thorpe Park being 20 years old. Rumba Rapids walls here. Now I have got the blue walls. Now this is rumoured to be a Intamin multi-launcher of a Kuma tilt. Personally myself, I'd love the Intamin multi-launcher. I haven't done one myself, but the sound the LSMs made, it looks fantastic. Honestly, I don't think this will have a top hat like Stealth, unfortunately, but it should be a great investment, hopefully in 2029 as their next roller coaster. Now go on Walking Dead next, to be fair. There may be scare actors inside. It is on a 5-minute wait over there, as you can see, so not bad at all. Now this is a nice chilled family coaster, nice and smooth. You do need 2 people to ride the attraction, and of course there is no bags on ride with this roller coaster. So guys, see you after Walking Dead. Unfortunately, I can't give you any off-road shots though. Walking Dead was nice and smooth, to be fair. Overall, a great experience. There is no scare actors in the moment, to be fair. Overall, a great coaster. It is in the dark, to be fair. You get that horror theme, hence why it is 1.4, of course. Overall, running great. The operations there nice and fast. We did fill up the whole train, which is great here indeed. A really enjoyable ride, especially with that Vekoma family coaster. You can't beat the view of Hyperia. It's so good. The way it outstands over the park. You've got the gold and white colour scheme, of course, is testing over there. The queue is over using the overflow at the moment, so it shouldn't be too bad. 30-minute wait over there. Oh, 50. My bad indeed. Overall, not too bad indeed. I can't wait. Hopefully a row 9 so we can do the bar trick on this Mack Hyper coaster, of course. It is the best in the UK. The UK's tallest and fastest, of course, as well. So, see you guys after Hyperia. Great ride there on Hyperia, nice and smooth. We've got a road for it, so it's a decent road, to be fair. Overall, it is the best coaster in the UK indeed. Very smooth today. The rattle is not there, which is great to hear, and also back onto trains, apart from the other days being on one, which is a shame. But overall, a really good ride, really enjoyable, nice and smooth. You've got the hang time, the air time. Overall experience is fantastic. Just wish it was a bit longer. Right, next ride, Sorvaga, so a Eurofighter. Let's give it a go. Anyways, it should be a great ride experience, nice and smooth indeed. Really enjoyable coaster. I do say there was a little pothole at the bottom, so do brace yourself for that one. It can be a little rough, but it is forceful, especially on that dive loop. Indeed, it is a great coaster, and I would say the most underrated here at the Thorpe Park Resort. So we've just come off sort of ride now. That was running fantastic, nice and smooth, great pace in the air time, the drop inside, great smooth, the hang time. Oh, it's running brilliant. The pothole's not rough at all. Honestly, it's so enjoyable. Just put your head forward, press your feet inside, and it's a great coaster. Arguably the third best, second best, even fourth best here at the Thorpe Park Resort. Right, next ride on our day will be Colossus, the first 10 looping coaster by Intamin. Now with this roller coaster, you're not going to get much leg room. It's very compact, the trains are very old but oval. Lean your head forwards in between your shoulders to have a nice smooth experience, and it's enjoyable. With your bag, I recommend trying to go in the row in front. That way you can get your bag across much easier, otherwise you have to duck underneath. It'll be a little uncomfortable. Overall, Colossus is great, underrated and really enjoyable.
Please stand clear, the gates are about to close. Your ride on Colossus is about to begin. Please keep your arms inside the train, your feet on the floor, and brace yourselves as it closes. Once again, your ride on Colossus is about to begin. Please keep your arms inside the train, your feet on the floor, and brace yourselves.
Great ride there on Colossus, nice and smooth. You do need to keep your head forward, however, in between those trains to have a smooth experience on there. Pacing's running well, to be fair. Decent opt on there, to be fair, as well. Great experience. Overall, I would say really enjoyable with Colossus. You have got the 10 loops in there, the 4 quad light, and those being nice and whippy, especially that last one. Can catch you off guard, which is brilliant. Alright dudes, next up we're going to do the Flying Fish from Mac Family Coaster. It is a tradition here on the channel to do this for a good old laugh here. Honestly, you can't beat the fish. Alright dudes, it is a fantastic attraction. I would say if you are bringing your kids here, do give it a go, or generally as a theme park coaster credit, it is a good old laugh indeed for Flying Fish. A great ride there in the fish, really enjoyable. 5-lap special on there indeed. The guy did recognise me, so shout out to him as well. Great operations there on the Flying Fish. Overall, you can't beat the fish indeed. It is the best Mac at Thorpe Park, of course. Nice and intense. I did bear many joking, of course. It's good old fun though. Right, so we have the launch pad area. You have got some framing here and a floor. They are doing some nice construction. You've got a few buildings here and there, and they're getting a pattern nice and forward. There is some seating. They're working on this nice and fast, which is great to hear. I hope May sort of opening time, which should be great here for the launch pad area with some seating. Next ride was Swarm. Honestly, you've got the immersion on this island. It's fantastic indeed. I do recommend this coaster, even if you are scared of heights. It's very smooth, very restrictive restraints indeed. Of course, there she goes round. I've got the ambulance here in the middle as well. Honestly, this is very good for Thorpe Park in terms of immersion. They normally don't really do that here at the park. You've got the nice bits of theming here and over there as well with the Swarm supply. There is your shop. You have got a refill station over there if you do need to refill up your drink as well. But overall, this coaster is nice and smooth, really enjoyable and a relaxing but great drop. It does go upside down 4 times, and overall it's great indeed. Great ride there on the Swarm, nice and smooth and really enjoyable. Honestly, every time you come to Thorpe Park, the Swarm is so consistent like butter. You just can't change it. It's that ride you can enjoy and keep lapping. That's what makes it such a good roller coaster here at the park. You've got the wing over drop being nice and forceful, you know, into some great bit of pineapple. It's a great experience. The only negative from here, I do wish the water when you go on a low to the ground bank turn was there, but overall great experience. The wave has reopened, which is great to see, to be fair. There's sort of maybe some repainting going on, which is looking good. As you can see, it has just stopped over there on the lift hill. However, with tidal wave, it is an absolute soaker, to be fair. So it's great to hear that its attraction is back open. Hopefully in the summertime this gets a nice busy queue so we can spread out the park. This is very iconic, to be fair, here at the Thorpe Park Resort as well. So see you guys in a bit, and hopefully tidal wave does do some more testing. Next ride, Nemesis Inferno, the B&M inverted roller coaster. Now of course with this coaster it is nice, smooth and intense. It did go down this morning, but hopefully it has now reopened, which is good to hear. Of course it is nice and intense. You have a whippiness, smoothness. Of course it's a little repetitive, but it is a custom layout, to be fair, on Nemesis Inferno. I highly recommend you ride this. It is the best Nemesis out of the two, to be fair, and of course you've got that iconic roar. So good to hear. So we've just come off Nemesis Inferno. That was fantastic. We had a little row 6 in there. Great opt, of course, nice and intense smoothness. Honestly, that coaster has aged like fine wine. It's fantastic. I would say it's the better Nemesis out of the two indeed. It's a little repetitive though. That's the only negative really you can say about this roller coaster. Other than that, honestly, it's really enjoyable, lappable, so intense. It is in about 50 odd minutes, so not too bad either. We're going to do Ghost Train. Now I do think this is a load of poo, but overall it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I will give this a second chance, to be fair, with this attraction. Now I can't really show you any parts of the ride itself or the experience, so we'll see you guys after Ghost Train and hopefully it's improved. We've just come off Ghost Train. That was okay, to be fair, better than last time, but not wow. The actors are very good in there with the immersion. I do wish they could sort of jump you a bit more, but overall it's fantastic in terms of the storyline and the set and everything. It is a very long ride though. The problem with Ghost Train is you can't like sort of lap it, as it is a long experience, so it takes about 15 to 20 minutes, but overall better that time. I would say decent. I did enjoy it a little bit more, to be fair, so that's good to hear. You can see Zodiac is currently testing at the moment. It did say it was open on one of the boards by Nemesis Inferno, but unfortunately we can't go on it, which is a shame. Hopefully this attraction does open up soon, and it is good to see back that Zodiac is working nicely. Next ride we're going to go on Vortex. Now this is definitely my favourite flat at Thorpe Park. It's nice and intense. You get a good long cycle, to be fair. The over shoulders, however, do come on very quickly here in this attraction, to be fair. And you have got a smoke effect as well. 10 minutes over there, not too bad at all really. So here's some Vortex off-road shots and we'll see you guys after. Just come off Vortex. That was a great cycle, nice and long. You got some smoke effects on there, to be fair, nice and intense, some good G-forces. I do wish the only thing with Vortex, with the restraints, didn't come down so fast, but overall a great experience, really comfortable indeed, and overall a great cycle there, really good operations, well, fantastic attraction here at the Thorpe Park Resort. On the SNS swings here at Thorpe Park, of course it is Rush. Now with Rush, unfortunately, if it has a long queue, it can be very slow due to the air compression, can take a while on the restraints. However, it is a great ride. Definitely the left side does swing it higher than the right. However, only about a 40-second cycle, so not the longest of cycles, but overall nice and smooth. You get a bit of float at them, so it's slightly off your seat, not too much indeed. Right, next ride's going to be Quantum. Now this ride, I would say, is an underrated flat here. If you go on the outside seats, you can get some underrated airtime. Honestly, this attraction is a great good old fun, to be fair. It does sort of that bus sort of motion like the one at the Jungle Bus at Chessington, but I'd say this one a bit more intense. So see you guys after. So we've just had rides on Rush and Quantum. Now with Rush, I would say a great experience indeed. Quite a short cycle, get a bit of that floater airtime, to be fair. Nice and smooth, and overall you've got the air compressor restraints being fantastic. They're quite comfy, to be fair. I do wish the cycle was a bit longer. And finally with Quantum as well, you get some underrated pops of airtime on there. A short cycle, which is kind of a shame. I do wish it was a bit longer. A great family attraction. I highly recommend it as a flat ride indeed. Overall nice and enjoyable and great indeed. Right, next ride we're going to do the free kick challenge. So essentially kick your restraint 3 times and you're going to get sustained ejector airtime / floater on Detonator. You'll go up to the top and then you'll float out your seat for the whole drop. It's fantastic, nice and forceful. I would say Venom at Westminster Safari Park is better, but overall Detonator is still a very good drop tower, nice and forceful. I do wish with Detonator maybe you could get 2-lap special so you could do the cycle twice, but overall it is a great attraction. We've just come off Detonator. That was nice and forceful. Free kick challenge does give you a lot of room, especially the way you just float down the whole drop. It's so good, honestly. Nice and forceful. The only thing is with drop tower, sometimes I do wish the cycles were 2, so you could do the drop twice. That's a really good drop tower. Nice, forceful, and I do think it's actually better than Venom at Westminster Safari Park, just by that little bit, because with this one you get that bit more airtime, that's more sustained and more forces as well. So we're going to do Hyperia Hyperia for now a couple last times. Enjoy our day here at the park. Of course, it is the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. Hopefully this time we do get a better row. Comment below what row you think we will get here on the channel as well, of course. Honestly, the view of this coaster is so good. We'll see you guys after. So, two back-to-back rides there on Hyperia to finish today. Overall fantastic, nice and smooth, good airtime and really enjoyable and fantastic attractions here at Thorpe Park Resort. It's been a very good day. We've had wrap to our advantage, to be fair, so we have not done as many rides, but it is UK's most friendly theme park. So see you next time.